last time they met each other in the final of the India Super Series event. 3 games. In fact, Gade won the second game. And his fighting spirit, his fighting qualities, got the crowd right behind him.
Yeah, he's having a very good year. I mean, I'm sure he's really trying to build himself up for one last effort at the Olympics. He's had some disappointments at previous Olympics. I know he feels he's maybe missed 1 or 2 opportunities in the Olympic Games that he has played. He's desperate to do well in London.
Yeah, I think he's been a bit harsh on himself, to be honest, because whilst he reached the semi-final in the Sydney Olympics in 2000, he lost the bronze medal playoff match to Charles Van Zer. But every single match that he's lost, not that playoff match, but in that semi-final and the quarter-final of the next 2 Olympics, he's lost the eventual gold medalist. So, you know, that's not such a duff result to lose to the person that ends up winning the gold.
No, maybe in 20 years you'll think that. I think now you'll still be disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what makes him such a great player.
Yeah, fantastic competitor, great professional. He's been the outstanding player of the year so far. Chong Wei has been in incredible form, in great confidence. He's going to be his absolute best to actually Chong Wei here. If there is a hall where Peter can do it, it's maybe this hall where it's a little bit quicker, which means it's going to be a little bit more tactical. Wei can't move him around the rear court as he likes to do. He likes to put pace on against Peter and flick him into the rear corners and open up the forecourt. And that's more difficult to do in this quick hall.
Chong Wei.
He made it look easy, but actually that's very difficult. Look how he reads this, look how high he is in the court, takes it so early. That's what poses the problems there for Peter. Defence. And great attack. Chong Wei is on the floor 1 minute, he's on the floor in defence on his knees, pushing back up with his left arm. And just a couple of seconds later, he's airborne and hitting the winning smash. Such a fantastic athlete.
Yes, and such a complete player now. Explosive and dynamic in his attack. Great mover, great defence, as you say. And now on a run for 7 straight points.
He just tried to play quick at the start here, but it's difficult to tell because he's against probably the quickest player in the world at the moment. Chong Wei at the moment is relishing these quick exchanges. That's good.
Needed that, needed to stop that run. You know, Denmark has never, ever won the men's singles here in Indonesia.
You know, I think this is for the Europeans, I think this is the toughest one to win. I think it's the hardest conditions, probably the most difficult crowd to play against. You were saying earlier how many times the Indonesians have won this event. It's tough to beat Indonesia in Indonesia, I have to say, particularly in this stadium. say, Peter wants to try and play quick. He wants to try and force Chong Wei into making errors from this quicker end. But by playing quick, he's playing Chong Wei's game at the moment. Some great defensive work in that rally, but in the end, the consistency of Chong Wei telling.
Well, it's actually 10-4. As long of the back line and to the mid-game interval, 11-4 advantage. Louis Chong Wei, double quick time. Just 6 minutes.
I think Peter's going to need a change of plan here. Maybe he needs to try and take the pace off a little bit from the rear court, give himself time to maybe tempt Chong Wei into playing some blocks and then get in early on the net and force Chong Wei to play some defensive lifts, which are very difficult to control from this end. But at the moment, while Peter's putting pace on, that's suiting Chong Wei. He likes that quick tempo game. He's very comfortable playing quick.
Olsen, Danish coach. Good to see, as we were talking earlier, female coaches around now, and especially good to see female coach coaching men's singles. Held up. Far from that going faster. Well, that most definitely held up. The problem is, with this arena, somebody opens a door somewhere, the drift suddenly changes.
Gets him so early, he's behind the shuttle so quickly, he gets high in the air, he fixes you on base, and just changes the pace. You're expecting the power play because he's there so quickly and getting so high, and he just cuts across the shuttle and brings it down so steeply.
Pulled long. Saying that Denmark have never won the men's singles title here at the Indonesian Open. Do you know who past Danish champions were in any event here?
That's a good question.
Coach Rikke Olsen with Helena Kirkengård in the women's doubles back in 1999.
That's a good shot. That's Potter. Just taking the pace off, putting the shuttle down, using some slice, bringing it down steeply. Chong Wei gets that back, it means Peter's in good position to take control of the net area. Yeah, that's a better tactic here. That's clever again from Peter, playing the longer block. Tempting Chong Wei to try and play tight net from away from the net. Just made the mistake. It's good thinking.
It's a run of 4 straight points now, and now it's believable that you can catch back up.
It's the sheer speed of Chong Wei there. Early on the net. It's a good flicking behind him, but no, he's there. He's so quick getting back behind the shuttle. And that gives him options. Had the choice to go straight or cross. This time he went straight.
is desperately trying to take it as early as possible, Peter Gade.
He got into good position. He'll be a little disappointed there, I think. Tempted Chong Wei again, used the long block. Chong Wei tried to play net. Peter got early. Just trying to get it too tight. Exchange. Looking with the net cord, but he did take it awfully early.
Yeah, but worrying signs for Danish fans. He looked very frustrated at the end of that rally.
Yeah, I think he was frustrated by the net cord.
Yeah. Just ridiculously good.
Almost lunging on his arms there, but he still controls it. He's off his feet. Look at the precision he gets with the block. That's a great shot from Peter, but look, is it? That's fantastic. He really is a great athlete. I really believe you can, at the moment, you can compare Lindan and Chong Wei to any other sport, and they're truly great athletes in world terms.
So an 8-point advantage. And the Dane so aware that he really has to hit perfect shots for them to be actual winners. And he's not giving himself any margins, and therefore he's making one or two errors. Nice, good return.
Yeah, takes that nice and early. A bit more aggressive in his stance against that short service.
Anything that's loose, whether it's a net shot, anything that's short of a good length, just gets pounced on by Chong Wei. Unbelievable.
Oh, that was a great net from Peter. I was just going to say good net, and Chong Wei finishes the point. That's fantastic. Good net from Peter. He has the confidence to take it off the tape.
And the skills. And that combination, at the moment, is proving absolutely lethal. 10 game points. Nice, Mr. 11-20. Good serve is well long of the back line, and therefore the opening game gifted with that service error. Gifted to the defending champion Lee Chong Wei. 21-11 in 15 minutes of play.